So first things first, let's just start off with a few games. Usually it's like 2 games or so before I jump into things, like the
Okay.
topics. But this helps me get an idea of how you play, you know, what to give you and what to take and everything. Okay.
Yeah, sweet, Sam. Sounds good, man.
Mm.
Oh, oh God. Oh man, I forget. I
Yeah.
do that move and I forgot how fast that was.
Literally no lag on that move. It's crazy.
I felt like that was way too soon. Dang, yep, good read, dude.
Yep. Okay, so far so good. Getting a good idea of what to kind of move forward with. We'll probably get one more game, and then I'll start like talking about stuff that we should be looking at. But if you have any questions at any point too, you know, feel free to just throw them out there.
Yeah, for sure. Tonight I was at a small like in-person tournament, and I've been really trying to do your when you do the up air or forward air up air combos, and dude, I
Right.
cannot get that timing right,
Is
even
it
if I
right on
like.
the ledge? Those?
Yeah, like when you come up and you like forward air up air or like without the jump. Yeah, I can't ever get that timing in
Is it just the ledge or just in neutral as well?
either. Like
Oh,
like
okay,
I can
okay.
kind of get it like off a ledge, like if I'm like coming off a ledge, like
Yeah,
getting
that
that.
one. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll discuss that next game then. We'll like that's what I wanted to talk about is combos and stuff like that with you. So we can just play this one out and then we'll move forward with there. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Those look so clean.
They're very clean and they feel incredible and they do so much damage. Yep. Pretty much the optimal thing you do need.
I hate doing that option because it feels really scary to like
It is
not
it
land
is really
well.
scary. Like you risk it, but like it's worth it. Because like you did kill me at 50. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah. I mean, that was the right thing to go for. You just needed a better angle. Making sure most of your recoveries or air dodges are very important.
Dang it, I fell again.
Yeah, you got. Don't go near me when I'm doing this. Honestly, it's like holding a shotgun to your face. It's like, all right, buddy, what are we gonna do next? Like, I'm just gonna shoot another shot. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just you gotta respect it. You gotta super respect that. It's like if he's charging, like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna just move away from you. You get the stage, bro. I'm not messing with this. So
Yeah.
yeah, just don't go near that guy. With that
Yeah,
said,
it's a great.
so what we're going to be looking at now is kind of stuff regarding your neutral and your combo game next. So those are going to be the next topics we're going to go into. So let me change the stage real quick so we get a like FD or something. Okay, so for this part, we want to talk about neutral. What are the neutral tools you kind of go for right now?
Down tilt, like jab, try to like create openings. Sometimes like falling side B,
Mm-hmm.
or just kind of. It depends if they're like super aggressive. Then I'll just wait and either try to get like a combo string off nairs if they hit my shield. Um, I guess that's kind of what I look for.
Okay, so that's what you look for. And let's say I'm at 0%. What would your approach options be?
Shit, I honestly, dude, have no idea what I should
Okay,
be looking for.
that's
I
fine.
just
Yeah, this is why we're here. You know, we're here to figure this out, see where you are, and see where you stand, and kind of push that forward to the next spot. So at 0%, Chrom's got some pretty good combo starters. For example, you know, the one of the ones that I like that is more intricate and harder to go for, but you said you were interested and wanted to develop are like the rising fares, stuff like that. Like just do some full ups for me. Like those full ups right there. Like, hey, if you want to hit that, like just right there, bam, you get a big combo from that already, and like combos
yeah,
very easily. It's good at 0%, good at all percents really, because like just keep jumping again. Like it can lead to like stuff like this, and then you get up B, and that's 44%. That's really good, right?
yeah.
And it's super nice to do as well because if you miss it, like okay, that's fine. Because let's say I miss it and you dash back, I can get landing fair right here as well. Right there. I can get 2 in a short op, and that'll combo as well because landing fair, it combos into side B, it combos into grab, and it combos into dash attack. Here, so let's restart your stock real quick.
So did you that first one was that up forward air forward air up air new or up B?
Yeah.
Is that we the 44? Okay.
So like again, like if you go for that and you hit it, you can react to hitting this fair and just up air immediately. If you don't react to it, you can just go for something like this, and then like that landing fair will, if it hits, it combos into stuff, and if it doesn't hit, it hits someone's shield, and it's pretty safe. So like for example, it would look something like this, or if it would hit you. Like I missed that, and like, that's fine because now I get that as a combo.
Yeah, so
That's a really
20.
good combo to go for. Or you can go for like, of course, at lower percent it combos into a grab immediately. If you did like a landing fair into a grab, it combos really well. But it seems like you're having struggle doing the full out fair in general until like this.
Yeah, like I can't get that second one. I'm hitting up like A as fast as I can, but it won't. I can barely get it to buffer. Like, how do you C stick it?
I actually do. So what I do is what's your jump button and what's your attack?
So jump is left trigger, and then what was your other question?
Jump is left trigger, and then what's your attack button?
A.
And then do you primarily jump with left trigger?
That and sometimes like Y, depending on what I'm doing.
Okay, so Y and A. So for Y and A, it's what's easier for you to do the full hop fair?
Y and A.
Okay, so the thing about Y and A, as soon as you're done with that, Y and A, do it, and then immediately go to the C stick and just keep tapping up on the C stick as soon as you're done with the input.
Oh shit!
Yep. Comes out really, really fast.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's way better like that.
Yep.
Because I was trying to like do it both on C stick or both on A, but yeah, if you mix it up.
Yeah, mix and match. It makes it so much easier, and the same thing goes for double fair. Like you can double tap the buttons if you want for double fair, or you can mix and match there too. It's honestly I find it easier to just do the first rising with the A button, and then the second one with the C stick.
Yeah, I can't tell you how much trouble I was having with that, man. I don't know.
Yeah, the buttons are a lot easier with that, and you can do it with the left jump too, since you have trigger jump on L. If you just press L and just D-stick both of them, it works pretty easily too. Like just tap both fair, fair. You just gotta get comfortable with full hopping first. Like do the full hop first, and then go like while you know you did the full hop. Make sure not to fast fall it.
Well, that was weird. Weird.
Like you don't have to like everything here should be C stick because it's a lot easier with the C stick.
Oh, dude, I'm so stoked that I don't want to do that now.
Yeah, it's a big deal because like let's just go for double fair right now while I'm doing full hop. Like try to just hit it on me. It's very, very simple, and this is also simple to hit in training mode, thankfully too. If you do like the full hop fairs, like it covers so much area, like very easily, and it combos into itself very easily. You have fair up air, you have fair fair, fair nair one. So many combo routes that you have just from that simple, this spot. And the nice thing about it too is if you want to go for the up air anyways, because you overshoot, like he's clearly still standing there. I can go for up air here, and then I have combos from up air right there.
Oh, from the falling up air? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then bam, like you just get stuff whatever you want there. You get into the back air. All of those things. All those variations become available, and it's very easy. Like, this is a big combo starter in general for neutral that you should be going for a lot. Like, if you don't know what to do, those are really strong because you can also just do this fair and then back off if you're scared. Fair, you can air dodge away. Fair, double jump away. Fair, up air. All those things. You can back off really easily. That's one neutral tool I want you to use more often because it's really good because it's just straight up incredible to go for. So try to fish for that from now on because it's so good. Practice it in training mode, especially the combos that it can give you. Like you can set a CPU to jump every time, and then just practice the combos. You can get fair up air into up B. You can get fair fair into nair. You can do so much. It's pretty incredible.
Those really long strings that you get with them, was it, if I remember right, it was fair, up air, you landed, then you full hopped fair, and then what'd you do after that?
I just do another fair or an up air to extend the combo to more things.
Oh, okay.
So those are more intricate, but honestly, all you need to do is the simple ones, like the simple ones at first, so you know how to go and hit them first before you keep moving it further.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's for fair. Now we gotta talk about the other guys.
All right. How, for most percent, if you get a landing up, you can bear true right after, right?
So now the nice thing about it right here. So like, let's say I missed this fair. Then I'm just gonna put the up air here anyways. I'm like, oh, I hit it, cool. Now I get this combo right there.
Oh, he comes after that too. Oh, that's nice. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you can do a lot of crazy things. And the way that combo works is after the up air hits, you do a delayed back air. You can do an immediate too to combo into F tilt. But if you do the delayed back air, it'll combo into that into up B. So for example, you know, you can just try it on me if you want to try it. It's just like the back hit of up air. The front hit is a little different for combo, so the back hit of up air right there. So right there, you see how the back air you did was immediate?
Yeah.
If you do it immediately, then it won't combo into up B. It'll only combo into F tilt. Because you have to fast fall too once you get the back air. Like that. It has to be it has to be the up air. It has to be the up air, then back air rising. Like that, yeah.
Was that too fast again?
That was for the one that'll hit the F tilt, not the up B. The one to hit the up B is you have to do delayed. But that one's a lot like harder, so honestly I don't recommend going for it for you right now. You just need to start and prioritize your combo starters in general. And hitting like the basics first before you move on to the more advanced ones. That makes sense?
Yeah, totally.
So your neutral should be looking like right now, like just throw out all your neutral you've had before. Your neutral now should be looking like a lot of these. And, you know, one second, let's get you at 0. A lot of those, because if it hits, you know, you get a big combo off of it. And then if you miss it, you know, you get something like this, which does a lot of combos and percentage. And then you can still keep going for this because that will combo into dash attack still. You're at 30% and it's still comboed. That's a consistent one to go for because one, it's safe to hit. Like if this hits someone's shield, it's hard to punish because it's really, really good on shields. It's safe. And two, a lot of the times you can just do the spot dodge stuff if your opponent tries to grab you still because of how safe it is. Or you can roll away, stuff like that. And combos too, of course. So those are the good things about fair. And the rising ones get you the big intricate combos. However, the other combos now you have to look out for as well would be like nair combos. Like nair combos are of course really good. But I don't really recommend run up nair a lot because this is like, of course it nets you a good combo. But it's really unsafe to go for. So it's okay, like do it every once in a while, but it's not a neutral tool. It's more of a punish tool. And I'll show you why. Okay, so jab my shield. So this right here, I just did that out of shield immediately. I didn't even hold forward. I did the first one, then I went forward with it, and then I comboed it into up B afterwards. And that was from you hitting my shield rather than me running up and hitting it. Because running up and hitting it is really unsafe and really scary to go for. Because if you mess it up, you can get like punished really easily for it. So that's how that works. I would recommend nair to shield a lot because it leads you to a lot of combos. And the combo I did right there, pretty easy to try out in training mode. So I would recommend all these combos I'm showing you right now. Try them out in training mode when you give this replay a rewatch because they go a long way. They go a very long way. I'm still doing them. They're simple, and if you get good at it, you'll be good at it for most scenarios you ever experience it in.
Yeah, that was solid. I tried to even like get in that second up jab, and it didn't. Yeah, you beat it out.
It's really solid for that specifically. So that's the combo you'd go for in that spot, I would say. Aside from that, his other combos, down tilt doesn't really combo. Jab doesn't combo until 60, so don't use jab at low percent. At low percent, your priority should just be landing fair, rising fair, landing up air into whatever you want because you know this is simple. Like you just do it into more. And then the rising nair can combo into nair itself, or into fair, or into up B. So those are the things you need to fish for primarily. Make that your neutral. The rest of the buttons in neutral, they can come into play when you know when to use them and when they'll actually kill. Because F tilt, there's no reason for you to F tilt at low percent. Jab, you can jab someone at 60 and it'll combo, but before then it won't combo into anything, so there's no point in using it. If you want to protect yourself, fair is there, and fair is literally just like a god tool. It's super, super, super good. The hitbox is huge and everything. Back air doesn't really combo into much, but like it's good in general to use. And now these timings and mix-ups that you're now learning, they're important to get better at. So you're gonna have to go into training mode for a bit to practice these combos, I would say.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely down for that, man. That's like that's already gonna change everything because I was under the impression that you wanted to go for jab at low percent.
No, yeah, you don't at all. It doesn't combo into anything. So your combo tools, what's your neutral at low percent now?
So it's going to be going for double fairs or fair if they just stand there and I miss, then go for falling up air into bear, and then it goes into forward tilt or up B if I hit the time right.
Yeah.
Um, if they hit the shield, then there's like don't run at them nair, but if they hit the shield, then you can nair in place and then forward nair, which will go into up B.
Yeah, run at Nair is very risky and very punishable. Whereas Nair at a shield, the thing about it is you can move forward with it, you can move backward with it. If it hits and you react to it hitting, then you can move forward with it and combo off of it. If it hits their shield and you're like, I don't like this scenario, you can just back off with it very consistently. That's the nice part about it, so you don't have to overcommit to stuff.
Gotcha. Was there anything that I forgot?
No, you got it all there really good. So now that's the stuff you want to prioritize and focus on fishing for. You need to fish for those combos so you get good at them and know what to go for in neutral, because those are what all I go for in neutral. Everything else is pretty much just like second rate. It's not worth it.
Sweet.
Okay?
Yep.
Alrighty, let's just try to get a game in then.
I've actually been grinding. I've been grinding like an hour every day, trying to relearn jab bear because I was taught to do an attack cancel, and you're right. The other way works so much better. So I've been trying to like relearn how to do that.
Yeah, that's definitely a priority.
Didn't mean to do it. All right.
See, there's the fair that just hit anyways. Even if I missed the rising one, the landing one hit there.
Dang, I'm like concentrated too much on that one thing.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, massive speed.
Yeah, fair out of shield is not that good. Make sure to do nair out of shield.
Ooh, that boost forward tilt was good.
Yeah, forward tilt's crazy good in that spot.
Should I be looking for the fairs as more of an anti-air?
Yeah, it's a good anti-air, but you can throw it out there from time to time because it's pretty safe to go for.
All right, can we do one more?
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see if I can get it a little better in there. Oh, yep, don't do that. Don't do that.
Ah, man.
I wasn't ready for that to happen. Let's just be a random bear, and that was not it.
There you go. That was a good way.
I learned that time. I was like, it's funny because my instinct was to run in. I was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like that attack cancel. It doesn't hit, you know. But if it was
The
other
RAR,
one,
yeah. Oh, a little too far away. Okay, so far it looks like you're understanding it, and you're using it. You're letting it be that you're neutral, like really well, which is important. Because that's gonna help out your neutral in general a lot more. Actually hitting the combos, because so far like you kind of understand what you're doing when you're playing Chrom, but you're not hitting any of the combos, which is a huge deal. Like you know how to recover, you know how to like back air out of shield, to, like hit me away, you know, stuff shield pressure from time to time. You get that, which is good. That's the important part. But you know, the only way you're going to beat people consistently is if you hit combos consistently. So again, a lot of this is going to have to fall under you going to training mode for a while and practicing these combos until you can hit them in training mode, then trying to hit them in Elite Smash as your other form of training mode. Does that make sense?
oh yeah, yeah, and I definitely feel I'm like, oh, it should go here, but my hands just don't do it. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
gotta.
takes a bit to kind of get this in there, so I don't blame yourself. It's gonna come naturally, don't worry. Okay. Now we'll get one more game in, then I want to throw in another thing after this. Like I have a thing I want to talk about. Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, sounds good, man.
No.
No. That is so clean looking.
Yeah, it does so much damage too. All right, you got the good head on your shoulders right there.
That's sick. Oh, you didn't roll. So funny missing that input and having a jab instead of fairing.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to mention now, it's for the spacing of the moves, so you can try to be a little bit more safe. So if you don't get the immediate rising fair in those scenarios, you notice how you do like a landing fair and you do jab afterwards immediately.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So it's once you mess up the spacing of the timing of the rising fair immediately, it makes it so that fair you're gonna hit on my shield is really unsafe. So if you don't get the immediately rising fair, just try to time a landing fair that's safe on my shield, because let me show you. These are the fairs you're kind of doing on my shield.
I think the jab is a panic option. To be honest, I don't remember doing it.
Yeah, if jab is a panic option, make it a down tilt instead, as much as you can, because down tilt is 10 times safer. So for example, try to shield grab me when I do this fair on you. So just shield. Oh, I crossed you up. Whoops. Let it regen a bit. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Let it regen a bit. Because this is important to kind of know. Like, okay, it should be good now. Like right there, you grabbed me. Now try to shield grab this one. That one was safer to go for. The way you're doing it is you're usually doing this kind of affair. Like you're starting it there. Like if you don't get the immediately rising one that combos, you'll do this one which doesn't combo well, and it also isn't that safe right there. Like it's like halfway through your jump. The ones you need to be doing are either landing, that'll be safe, like this height. So like from here, this will be safe, this will be safe, this will be safe. But if you do it from here, it won't be safe because it's like mid through your jump. And then the rising one, like notice how this one will make it safe if you do the both in the row. The second one will be safe on shield, and then once you hit my shield, you'll know it's safe to my my grabs and my added shield in general. So you have to do something else like rolling or spot dodging afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
So for those scenarios when you space on my shield, you have to get more comfortable spacing it properly. Like that one, either go for the double fair or go for a landing fair. Don't go for like the midway fair where it's slow. This one doesn't really get you much. Like that one's good. And just don't do this one. Rising or landing.
Why does that keep naring?
When it nares, it's you're doing it too fast. The input.
Oh, okay.
So again, that's just practice thing, but just keep in mind you want to do your aerials as low as to the ground as possible to keep them safe.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so with that said, we can hop into it. There you go. That's good.
Oh, was that a good one?
Yeah, that was really good. You did a fast fall landing right there, like that. That's really good.
I really like the way you throw in dash attacks. Like I never do them because I always get punished, but the way you do them is like super.
The way I do them is the only time that I use it is when it's a true combo. So for example, that landing fair is a true combo into dash attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah, not many times I've ever grabbed someone out of the air like that.
Oh, I just noob jumped. Whoops. That was supposed to be a falling up or falling fair, and I missed the entire. Lucky.
It worked out. See, right, that fair right there could have comboed into dash attack or side B.
Nair one, man. That is.
Yeah, that's also a big combo tool, like, that you should be going for more often in general. Because it's really safe on shield. You can do the same stuff that I was telling you about with spot dodge and roll afterwards. So, like, the more times you go for these combo starters, the better you'll get at them, no matter what. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of work, man. Dang. Feels good though, because I've been frustrated, man, and it's like because I've been playing it wrong. Like,
Yeah, you were playing a little differently is the thing. So now that you have more guidance for that, I think your gameplay will change a lot. You just, again, it's gonna take a bit because it's a big drastic change to your gameplay. You have to kind of understand the importance of going off stage, or not going off stage, of spacing your aerials and everything.
yeah. Oh yeah. This is like just like a matchup question. Like I know Joker is one of like Chrom's worst matchups.
Yeah.
Is there any you know specifically that'll help like combat some of the stuff that is negative for us?
The biggest part about it is the counter that we can't get around. We literally just cannot get around it. It's just kind of how it is, which is unfortunate. Because a lot of it is based around the counter and advantage state, and we can't really get around the counter no matter what, because we can sweet spot some counters, but that one we can't. A lot of it just has to do with you pushing your advantage state and being better with your combos. A lot of your matchups in general get better, and the more combos you hit is the thing, really. Like, you're not necessarily at this level, you don't have to think about matchups, you just have to think about, can I hit my combos? Good. It'll be better. And that's really the biggest thing you have to think about, I honestly think.
Sweet. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. So practice makes perfect here. It's gonna take you a bit, but you have to be able to consistently hit the combos you hit in training mode in matches, because I'm able to do that and it goes a long mile. Because why? Like, if you can play neutral, that's great, but like, you have to fight against these characters that probably have easier combos than you and are landing them 24/7. Like Joker just does his down throw combos forever until like kill percent. Chrom, he can't do that. He has to keep doing his hard combos until he gets you to kill percent, and then hopefully get a kill confirmed to kill you, if anything. Whereas like Joker has a very different time with that. So it's a lot harder. So in order for you to keep up, you need to be better in those scenarios and get more comfortable with it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just super sad.
I did the running at it, you wish. You're way too high for something to go from here.
Excuse me.
Thought I could switch air instead of bearing.
Yeah, it's like another thing you just have to work on a lot. Like, these are things that are going to take a bit, but when you get better at them, like, your gameplay will be night and day.
Let's do some. Yeah.
Oh.
The jank. Oh shit.
That's what you get for dashing. That's another thing I want to bring up, too. So just give me 1 second. I want to pull this one thing up for myself.
Yeah, I'm really glad that just happened because that's something, yeah, that happens way too much to me.
Yeah. Dashing as a concept for Chrom, not too good. So I'm gonna explain why real quick in this scenario. Okay, so the thing about dashing is how they work. You can't shield during the initial dash. You see how the initial dash you can't do anything, but like the start of it till the end of it, I'm holding shield, and that's the part I can shield in. You see how that works?
Yeah, you're like going a quarter of the stage.
Yeah, I'm going a quarter of the stage, but it takes that long for me to shield is the problem. So while people are doing this, the only thing they can protect themselves with is of a jump, because you can jump immediately during your dash. You can dash attack immediately during your dash. You can up smash, you can side B and up B, and that's it. Now the reason why this is not that good for Chrom is during this initial dash that you see right here, until I'm shielding, I'm vulnerable. What am I gonna protect myself with? Like, what buttons do you think Chrom would protect himself with?
Nothing, right? I mean, jab down to maybe, but you still have to wait, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I have to wait all the way until then I can do it. Like, this is me putting it immediately. So that makes it very vulnerable for Chrom to get hit the whole time. Which is why you're getting hit a lot too, because you're doing a lot of dashes that you can't protect yourself. So for characters like Fox, he can immediately dash attack to cancel his dash to protect himself. He doesn't have to be scared. He can be like, alright, I don't like this scenario. But Chrom, like, this move sucks. Like, you can't protect yourself with this move. This is too slow. It's not used in the same way, so it's very hard. It's very hard for that to work. So that's the thing with dashing in general. They're very committal, and every time you do a dash, you commit to an approach that you might not be able to save yourself from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
what
the
do I
way
do instead?
so you go on.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying, like, what should I be doing, like, instead?
So here, let me grab something as well, real quick, to get an example out there. So give me 1 moment.
For sure.
Okay, so now the way to kind of fight dashes is and you will notice it from my gameplay when you go over this video or this replay I'm sending you. I'm in the air a lot. I don't really commit to dashes because I cancel my dash with jump a lot of the times. But the thing is, if I cancel it with dash, I'm still jumping in towards you. So a lot of the times, most of my movement is just like stuff like this. You'll notice I'm just like always in the air, constantly putting out hitboxes because you have more control in the air naturally. Like this game, like compared to other Smash games, a lot more aerial based. Whereas on the ground, you know, Chrom's not that strong on the ground. He doesn't have a lot of good combo starters besides jab. He's got strong buttons, but like nothing good to protect himself with. So for my recommendation for you is just staying more in the air. If you find yourself dashing too much, just try to like double jump away because you can immediately just like turn yourself around. Like if you jump forward then backwards during your dash, you can kind of back off. This is why you see me do a lot of like wavelands. Because I'm like, you can immediately just back off like that. Like even this, how dumb and bad it looks, it literally is just super useful still. But you don't have to go for that too often. There are other ways to cancel your dashes too. Like run up side B, you can cancel your dash immediately. Run up side B is pretty good as an option because you can protect yourself with a transcendent move, which means it's pretty much invincible. Like it can't be beaten out unless they hit you. Because like you can, as soon as you dash, you can cancel it into that, no matter what. And
Oh yeah, you can.
so like it's a really good whip punish tool immediately. Like you can just turn it around very easily, or do that as a punish, and it's pretty decent on shield. Like you have good mix-ups available from there. So my recommendations to canceling it is being more airborne, fighting in the air in general more often, because you can just, you know, immediately go into shield if you want in the air by just fast falling. Because our fast fall is like, look how fast it takes to get there compared to this. And the nice thing about it is like our hitboxes are scary. We can land with an aerial into shield. On the ground, we can only just wait until we can shield. You know, we can land with up air and then shield. It's a very different kind of game to play when you take into account your aerials and stuff like that. That makes sense?
Yeah, yeah. Do we have any like move, like good auto cancel move? Like Kirby has Dare. Like, do we have something like that?
Not necessarily, I would say. The biggest thing we have for auto cancels is up air maybe? No, not even fair. No.
Yeah. Dang. All right.
We don't need them, thankfully. All of our moves are super safe on shield as long as we land with them low. Yeah, that's generally how it looks like it would go, honestly. Which is completely fine. So with that said, the biggest things to take away from this specifically are, you know, dash less, rely more on air movement because it's safer, you get better combos, it's harder to hit you too.
Sweet. Yeah, man. I appreciate the help. Fanboy question: what are big majors like?
They're incredible. They're very fun. You know, you're just with all your friends, or hopefully with your friends, in an environment that's just very cozy for you to have and be with. So everyone's supporting each other. They're very fun. I definitely would recommend going with a group of friends whenever they open up. Because it's just like a whole different experience than most people have. It literally just feels like a vacation at times. Like for example, like SmashCon, a major there, super fun, very friendly, good environment. You know, you're just with your friends again. The hotel experience is just great. So in the future, if you get the chance, definitely like give it a shot.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like before like COVID hit, there was a group of us that were gonna go to that one in Washington D.C. area, but then it got canceled, so I couldn't go. But I was super stoked for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's super bummer. Right before a lot of people like, were about to go to their first one, then COVID's just like, what's good, and then they missed out on that experience. But hey, I mean, we'll still be able to experience it. I don't know about soon, but I mean, hey, the vaccine is getting more and more out there, so we'll see. You know, good news is bound to come eventually.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited
Yep.
for it.
With that said, we can get into this game.
All right.
Oh God, again.
It is so frustrating.
Yeah.
We played a Chrom before, so it was like it's crazy like having that happen.
Yeah, it's ridiculously common.
God, dude. Sick. Got the input. I just missed. Finally getting the online timing for teching. Finally.
That's good. It's always a pain doing that. See right there, like that up air just hit. I'm like, cool. Now I can react to it. Same right there too. Nice. So that you hit could have comboed into fair, but of course it takes practice to be able to react to that, and you'll get better at it.
And I missed space there, right?
No, it was fine. It was good.
Oh.
It's just don't forget, like sometimes at landing you have to spot dodge in order to not get grabbed or roll like that.
No jab low.
Yeah, jab doesn't combo into anything, so that whole time you just like kind of put yourself in a scary spot.
I should have gone to ledge there, right?
Yeah. No reason to overshoot it. Just like take the ledge. At least you'll survive, right?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I'm like, oh, this is a good move here. I'm gonna do it, and then you do it and beat me out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's how everything just kind of goes together.
I know you played Smash 4, but did you play any other ones?
I played all of them. I grew up with Smash, so all the way from 64. I played Smash 4 competitively, but Brawl I played on Wi-Fi a lot, like really try hard. So like I was still like kind of competitive in Brawl, but I didn't know about the tournaments or anything. I just played like serious matches.
This is relatively my first game. When I was in the Marines, I played Brawl in the barracks, or not Brawl, Melee in the barracks. But
Right.
it was just awful.
Yeah, Melee is really hard to play. Like literally it's just so unfriendly as a game. I'm sorry that happened again.
No worries, dude. I mean, you're punishing me good.
Yeah, I'm just like it's happening so common. It's a little too common now. It's really weird.
Probably should stop going low with that too, right?
Yes, early upbeats are great.
So then, yeah, when Ultimate came out, I bought it, and then I was playing it. I was like one of the generic guys. Like, I beat everyone I knew, so I thought I was good. And then I went to a tournament and just got destroyed, like
Yeah.
JV4 one game.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's hard, but I mean, the offline scene is lovely to have it too. It's such a fun experience to have a community and culture like that.
Yeah,
And honestly, like for your first technically like competitive Smash game, you're doing really good. I think like you have a good footing here. You just have to focus on these next two things to kind of make it so you're gonna be better in that spot.
yeah, I appreciate it, man. This is like my first fighting game at all, so I didn't even know about what neutral or disadvantage or advantage state was or
Yeah,
any. I was like, it was such a crazy thing learning like how far up the ceiling really is.
yeah. Conceptually, I think you still still a bunch of things for you to kind of like focus on and to get better at. But for the time being, I think you just want to hyper focus on being your neutral and getting better at your combos and knowing what to do in neutral. which is the stuff we went over in this. Speaking of this replay, I'll have this replay uploaded to you probably within the next hour.
Okay.
It has everything we talked about. It has our gameplay all put together, so you'll be able to like come back to it naturally and just figure out what was going on through there, or if you need reminders and stuff like that. Okay?
Yeah, solid, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
No worries. And of course, if you have any other questions too, like feel free to DM me, or if you need me to elaborate on something, I don't mind answering questions here and there. Okay?
Okay, sick. Oh, can I ask you one question before you go?
Yeah.
Should I be looking for in disadvantage? Because I have no idea what to even do. Like when you're hitting me, I just get hit. Like I'm looking to air dodge or get to the like DI to the ground and shield.
Mm-hmm.
Is what should I be doing?
There's 3 options for you to do. When you're in the middle of a combo, you can jump, you can attack, or you can shoot, or you can spot or air dodge. Typically, you rotate between the 3 until you figured out what works best, and then you still keep rotating, but you make it a mix-up so your opponent has to guess. So, for example, when I was up airing you, immediately air dodging and holding it is okay. Immediately mashing A to fair is okay, and jumping immediately too is okay. You just need to know to do those 3 mix-ups, or else you'll get predictable. Like if you air dodge every time, that's predictable. If you jump every time, it's predictable, and if you swing in the air every time, it's predictable. But unfortunately, you kind of have to choose between the 3 of those in order to make your disadvantage better.
Sweet. All right, yeah, man, I appreciate it. I literally was just like, air dodge every time. What do I do?
Yeah, it's mixing all between those. Even directional air dodge is all good. So make sure to always just mix it up between those, okay?
Sweet, man.
Yep. Alrighty, dude. I had a ton of fun with this lesson, so thanks again